Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Coogan Cassius, and some very special guests, Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher, and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
you get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.
Andrew McCART, IFL TV. I'm here in Glasgow, and I've got to say it's the first time I've interviewed Mr. Reece Porter here. Reece, your name is Bam Bam, and me and Ian Ritchie were talking there, like the size of your legs, your arms. I mean, you're a big boy. What weight are you?
I'm middleweight at the minute. Middleweight, so well, I've been cutting down. I was sitting a wee bit natural my first couple of fights. We're cutting it down for this one, just so we can get a nice easier night hopefully, but we'll see how it goes.
Are you a natural middleweight, or is that just where the cookies have crumbled this way? Can you get down to light middle? Because height-wise, you're about my height. We're 5'10". Yep. All right, but are you looking to go down to light middleweight if the opportunity comes?
If we go for titles, I think I'll drop down. So the title fights, that'll be when we make the last wee bit of cut. I make this weight comfortable enough. So the last wee bit, just because I'm working and stuff at the minute, hard to get down to the weight. But once we get there, the last little bit with the nutrition, I think we'll go for super welter.
Your name Bam Bam. It's not because you like the Flintstones. It must be another reason for that, is it? Why are you called Bam Bam?
I've always been told that I'm a puncher, so that's kind of where it came from with the 1-2 Bam Bam. So hopefully we can replicate that on fight night.
That being said, I mean, you're 2-0 right now. You haven't got that stoppage yet, but sometimes it's hard when you come out the amateur game or you start your pro career to get these stoppages, because these journeymen, they turtle up. They're hard to knock out. But do you think with somebody that's coming with a little bit of ambition, shows you a gap, shows you an opening, that's when we can start seeing these stoppages?
That's when I think I'll be able to take advantage more, because obviously these guys are covering up. Unless you're unloading, these boys have been a little bit heavier as well, so just naturally they're more durable. So you're hitting them with the kitchen sink sometimes, and you're not getting them out there just because that's what they do every week in, week out. But we're always looking for a stoppage. That's to be a fight. So.
Well, listen, you've been on the two dinner shows, the St Andrews dinner shows, amazing shows that they are at the Radisson Blue in Glasgow here. But I mean, you're at the Braehead Arena now. Going to be close to 3,000 people there, maybe. I mean, you've got a good support as well. I've been at the dinner shows with your support. So tell me, what's going to happen on this on 1st of September?
I'm looking for explosions. I'm looking for a knockout. We've not had it yet. I was a bit disappointed in my first two. We get through it nice and easy with the wins, but knockouts are always on my mind, so that's what we want.
That's music to my ears, Reece, to be honest. That's knockouts always on my mind. That's the way every boxer should approach the game. Yep. Knockout, done, go home. Like I said, you're in a middleweight division right now, which is stacked with talent. You're in a light middleweight division right now, which is stacked with talent. Yep. If you get down to light middleweight, they're the divisions that are always got the high level of opponents. It's like they're always stacked. Like I said, are you excited to be in these divisions? How hungry are you to get to the top?
100%. I mean, that's what we're here for. You're not in it for half measures. We're here to take on the best. We're building just now, and hopefully at one point we get there and we'll maybe challenge for titles, Britishes, maybe worlds. See, the world's your oyster. It'll be hard work, so we'll see how it goes.
Listen, I'm a biased jock, right? And I always give every Scottish fighter the opportunity to get a platform to talk about their skills, talk about the sport that they love as well. But I've got to say, as a biased jock, we always see a generational fighter. We've always had Ken Buchanan, then Jim Watt, then Scott Harrison, then Axe Arthur, Ricky Burns, Josh Taylor. We've not had a cluster of champions, European champions, British champions, world champions. This card is stacked with Scottish talent. You're in there as well. That's what I was going to ask. Amateurs coming out the amateur scene as well, and Matty McHale. I mean, it's a stacked card with Scottish talent. Can we see a cluster of world champions with this young group of talent we've got here?
I think definitely. I think we put, obviously Scotland's already on the map for fighting. Everybody knows we're tough. We're good to go. But I think now, more than any time, as you say, there's a cluster of champions that could potentially come through for the ranks here. So I'm looking forward to it, maybe being part of that journey. So.
One final one from you before I let you go and enjoy the rest of the day. If we jump in a time machine a year from now, where would you like to see yourself?
I'm looking for titles. So this is the third fight coming up. After the fourth, we've got another one in October, I think, roughly. Keeps me active. After that, we want to be challenging for titles. That's the end game. Titles, we're not in it for half measures, as we say. So I want to get and get titles, challenge these boys, run about the Scottish titles, the Celtics. That's the first step. Once we get by that, if we can, which I'm confident we can, we'll go for world oysters off. The world's the limit.
That's it, world is the limit. Listen, pleasure to meet you, big man. I'll see you on the 1st of September. No doubt I'll see you at the weigh-in as well. But listen, enjoy the rest of your day and I'll speak to you soon, brother. Thank you, mate. Thank you.
Join us for the very first IFL Live at London's Indigo at the O2, Sunday, August the 13th, with me, Cook and Cassius, and some very special guests. Eddie Hearn, Darren Barker, Johnny Fisher and more. Tickets now on sale. So in the words of Eddie Hearn,
You get up, you dress up, and you fucking show up.